Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is the first makeup tutorial that I'm filming since going to LA and being sick, so bear with my voice in this video. It's still a little bit scratchy, but I wanted to film with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette today. My friend Chelsea Randall and I went halves in the shipping, so we both got our orders together, and mine was just been like sitting at her house for like the past week or so, and then she finally dropped it off to me the other week because I was too sick to come and get it. So thank you so much, Chelsea. Make sure you guys go and check out her channel as well. She's a YouTuber. I will leave her listed down below because she's one of my really good friends. She's a total sweetheart and she does some really good videos, so definitely go and check her out. But yeah, like I said, it's just been kind of sitting at her house for like the past week or so while I was in LA, and then when I was sick when I got home. So I've only just recently been able to have like a little play with it. It's really pretty. I love all the colors. This is what they look like. They're pretty spot on with what I thought they looked like in all the photos that I saw. The only thing is I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure, so just watch the video for like all my thoughts and opinions and that sort of stuff. It's definitely not like a review or like something in depth, but I just kind of give you guys like my thoughts throughout the video. I did try and film with this palette yesterday and it was a total flop. It just did not work out. Having said that, I've only used the matte so far and I feel like today's look came out really nice and I'm really happy with it. So I'm just gonna play around with the palette a little bit more, and I will do some other videos for you guys with it using like some glitters, and I'll use the shimmers from the palette and everything. But yeah, this is kind of just like my first little go at using the palette. This was quite expensive as well. I think I paid like $60 Australian all up or something like that. Something crazy. Like Morphe, what the heck? You're not very affordable anymore. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for 83,000. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, I have not filmed in like 100 million years, and by that I mean I tried to film yesterday and I got really shitty and gave up, but other than that, I hadn't filmed for like 2 weeks, because if you can't tell, I've been sick. I sound like Marge Simpson, so just bear with me today, guys. It's gonna be a rough one. I'm actually getting ready to go to IMAX, so I thought I would just film. I thought I would make it half of myself and film, basically, because I'm really smart. So it's currently 8:54, so it's 9 AM, 10, 11, 12. I have 3 hours. I have less than 3 hours, oh my goodness. Which sounds like a lot of time, but it's really not. I literally take 4 hours to film. So I'm going to go in with the Pixi Glow Mist. I just got this when I was in LA. When I went into the Pixi store in, I can't remember where it was somewhere in LA. It was like near the Hourglass one and stuff. I am not narrowing this down at all. But I went in there and I was like asking how much these were, and she was like $15. And I was like 15. And she was like, yeah, 15. I was like 15. She was like, yeah, 15. And I was like, 15! That's a steal if I ever saw a steal in my life. 15. And then I looked on the website and they're like 30 on there. I'm pretty sure I paid 15. Smells like a spa. I don't really have a plan too much today. I know that I want to use my Jaclyn Hill palette because I finally got this. I was pretty excited to have this in my collection, but I tried to film with it yesterday and I just got so pissed off that I just like scrapped the entire video. I don't know, it was just going patchy. They weren't that pigmented when I was trying to use them. I don't know if it's just because I've been sick and I haven't filmed in a super long time and I'm just like don't know how to do makeup anymore. Just wasn't working out, so I'm gonna take to it today, try it out again. My friend Holly Boone posted this photo on Instagram. I love Holly, I adore her. She's an angel and she is just like, oh my god, she's like the 5th Kardashian. How many are there? 5? 4? 6? I saw this photo that she posted and I just really love that eye look, and I would very much like to recreate that. My palette didn't come with shade names, like the little shade card, the little cardboard card that comes with it. You apparently only get 1 card per order, and because Chelsea bought 2 palettes and I bought 1, we had 3 altogether, and apparently we only get 1 card for 3 palettes. Like, what the shit? So I'm gonna use my Tarte, I nearly said shot, Tarte Shape Tape as usual, and then just my beauty blender to blend that out. So the palette doesn't actually have like a lid setting shade, because these two shades here are shimmers. So I'm just going to use a translucent powder just to lightly set my lids. This is the Sigma F35 brush. Just makes it a little bit easier when we're going with like our crease shades and everything. It blends a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to use this shade right here, and I'm just going to start blending that into my crease. I'm just going to use my tapered blending 40 brush from Sigma. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name because I use this brush in every tutorial. Just blending this into the crease as our transition shade. I just want to build this up pretty heavy, so I'm just going back in like a bajillion times. The one thing I noticed yesterday when I was trying to build up the color is that these kind of blend out nicely, but they kind of blend out to nothing, if that makes sense. I still need to play around with the palette a little bit more because this is only my second time having a little go with it, and I've only used the same shades. So far I've just noticed that they're very soft. Just when I kind of compare them to like my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, like that shade that I was using is really similar to Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, and I just feel like Creme Brulee builds up a lot quicker, and it's just a little bit more intense even though it's like the same depth of colour and the same sort of shade. Okay, so I'm going to take this orangey kind of shade just here, and I'm going to start buffing that just kind of in the same area that we put that one. And I'm just using the same brush to do this. So this shade's definitely more pigmented than the last. So I'm going to go in with like this poo brown shade right here. I don't even know if that's the one called Pookie because I don't have my fucking card, do I? So I'm just going to dip pretty heavily in with my airbrush blender F63 brush. That just reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So we're going to keep this pretty tight into the crease just with this brush, and then I'm going to go back in with my E40 to just blend that out. So now I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to start packing that all over the lid using my Sigma E57 brush, and then go back in with the F63 brush, and I'm just going to start diffusing just where the lid meets the crease. And then I'm going back in with my E40 brush just to further blend everything out. And then I think I want to put a little bit of this brown shade just here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on like the lower portion of the lid and blend it upwards. I feel like this eye looks lighter. Can you guys see that patch right there? What the heck is going on? This is exactly what happened to me yesterday. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to do for eyeshadows. I'm not going to mess with the shimmers today. I just want to do like an all matte kind of look. I'm just going to go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner because it's my favourite. I know Holly's photo, she had white eyeliner, but I was kind of just more replicating like the actual orangeness of the lid more than anything. I didn't want to copy her exact look. For lashes, I'm going to use my New Balance Russian Black lashes. I am obsessed with these. Look at them. I need to cut them down a lot because they're huge. My eyes, I've got big eyes, but my eyes ain't that big. These are a 3D silk lash, so they're not mink. I'm not wearing mink lashes anymore. I actually like looked up what little minkies are and it just broke my fucking heart. So no more mink lashes, they are gone. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to use my Tarte Irradiance drops. I think that's what they're called, yeah. Rainforest of the Sea Radiance drops. It's kind of like an oil, but it's illuminating. Then to prime my face, I'm just going to use my Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's one of my favourites. You guys can see it's like nearly all gone. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm just going to massage this into my skin. I don't really believe in primers as such. I more just use them as a barrier between my foundation and my skin. I'm actually going to use my Born This Way foundation. You guys know that I used to like freaking hate this. I used to have the shade light beige, but this one is like really old. It's like a year old and the color was just a little bit off for me. So recently when I went to visit Too Faced in LA, they gifted me some of the Born This Way foundation. So I have the shades Porcelain and Natural Beige here. I mixed these the other day and they seemed like a pretty good match, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that again. I'm just going to blend those out with my beauty blender. It's the fresh one. I'm so excited. I love having like a fresh sponge to person to mascara. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I like to use the shade Fair Neutral because it's very, very light. So I've just sprayed my beauty blender with a little bit of the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. I haven't used this before, and I like to use the setting spray on top of my concealer underneath my eyes because I feel like it kind of locks it in a little bit better. And whatever's left over, I like to just take along my top lip and just kind of around my mouth where I get like a little bit of shadowing. And of course I'm going to use my iconic London Cream Contour Kit. You guys know I'm obsessed with this. Oh my god. I'm going to take this shade right here in the middle because I've hit pan. I've hit pan, guys. And I'm just going to use that same beauty blender to blend everything out. Then I'm going to set my face with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I was meant to get another one when I was in America and I forgot. I'm just going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I like to do like my cream contour and then go back over it with a powder. I do this as more of a bronze, to be honest. I'm trying out a new highlighter today. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in the shade Sin. I'm going to use my Sigma F35 brush. Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Urban Decay, come through. I like to use my Tarte Sensual Blush. It's one of my faves. I like to start on the apples of my cheeks and work backwards. The highlight is really nice, but it kind of made my skin look a little bit shitty. And then I'm going to take some of the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray to actually like lock everything in. Kind of smells like lettuce. It smells like lettuce. I just got like the weirdest deja vu from when I used to work at a sandwich shop. Smells like the fucking lettuce bucket. I'm going to go in with some of my Too Faced Lip Injection Gloss. When my lips are really like dry and gross, I feel like it helps get rid of the skin quicker because it kind of makes them peel off and it plumps them up. I'm just putting a little bit of that on there and I'm just going to let it sit while I go back and finish my... Oh, my shirt's all dirty. While I go and finish my lower lash line. So I'm going to take the orange shade that we used on our lid on my Sigma E32 brush. I'm going to start packing this along the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with my E36 brush from Sigma and just lightly blend out the edges. And then I'm going to dip back into that, a little bit of the poo brown colour and then a little bit of the orangey yellow shade we used. And I'm taking those on my E32 brush. I'm just going to start smoking out that lower lash line even more. And I'm just going to take some of this Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade Smog, and I'm going to put this into my waterline. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but I'm not mad at it. It kind of has like a bronzy shimmer to it as well, so what I'm going to do is get a little angled brush and I'm just going to dip into that brown shade that we used on the lid earlier on. And I'm just going to place this over top of that eye pencil. I'm going to take a mix of these two light shimmery shades just here, and I'm going to pop those onto the inner corner. And to finish everything off, I'm just going to go back in with my mascara and just put a ton on. This is one of the new Huda Beauty her summer lipsticks that she came out with, and this is in the shade Bikini Babe. I really want to use this because it's like nice and nude. Oh, it's very orange. I'm just going to blot it a little bit. So I'm just going to go in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach Gloss in the shade Peach Fuzz. Seriously, these are like the nicest glosses. And I don't even like lip gloss, but these are just so... they're so hydrating. Especially wearing like a liquid lipstick. It's so nice to put them over top. And I always like to blot my lips. So that's it for this video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'll definitely do some more toots with it very soon. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know down below if you like these kind of talk through sort of videos. I know I'm like a total scatterbrain and I suck, but if you guys enjoy these more than voiceovers, then I'm happy to do them for you. But yeah, I really need to go. I need to get a move on and finish getting ready for IMATs. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. What are you guys doing here? Oh my god, I've got a callus. Disgusting. Rich with 21 natural oils. Sweet. A really nice looking palette and like, ow. What the shit and shit. Have I always been this ugly? I always pick things up with my toes and Hamish thinks it's like the creepiest thing ever. Like, why would I waste good toes? If they can do things, why waste them? It's powder on my jeans. What the heck? That is a cut ass motherfucking wing. Oh, hey Kasey, what's your foundation shade? Oh, I just wear peanut butter. Fucking love this contour kit. Why you say orange? You look like the Grinch in the viewfinder. You look like the actual Grinch. You look crusty.